Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. So as you can see, we have stolen the wife wagon yet again. She actually said, why don't you just take my Jeep? And I'm like, you know, I got to put some truck parts in the back, right? So we got the transfer case and the drive shaft, which I think is the right drive shaft, for the drag truck. We are on our way to go see our man, Mr. Bob Coker from Coker Chassis, where the drag truck is currently at, where they're doing the cage work and mounting the fiberglass. So that's where we're headed today. I don't know how much progress has actually been done. We've been waiting for the 25.6 cert NHRA book to come in so Bob can take a look at that and make sure we're headed on the right, correct path. So that book just came in. So we're going to be hanging out. We're going to be going over a couple different things. The 25.6, I believe it's 25.6. I always get it 26.5. It's one of those. I think it's 25.6. That's the cage certification that we're going to be putting in the drag truck, which is good for 5,000 pounds and under, and good for, I believe, a 799 ET time. So don't hold me to any of that. I'm not a professional by any means, but I do know just a very, very little bit. But huge shout out to the guys at Firepunk. Levon and Lynn actually on Facebook did like a 3-part series about roll cages recently, so I would recommend going to check out those videos. They go over a lot of cool information on exactly what passes, what doesn't pass, what they do, and kind of a really good background information on the 3 certifications. You have a roll bar certification, you have an 850 cage, and then you have a 25.6 cage, which is you know, I don't know if it's the highest, but it's I mean, who's going 799 or faster? So that would be more of the top of the line. But what they do say in there is, if you know you're gonna be, you know, it's good to, just like a lot of other things, it's good to do things once. So if you know you're gonna be going faster and faster, you know, just go right to the 850 cage instead of trying to put a roll bar in. You know, Chris Nolt's truck was it was one of those cheap $300 kits, and he'll be the first one to even tell you it fit like crap. He had to tweak a lot of stuff. I don't even think that would pass. I don't think it passes for an 850 cage, which he was already out of the roll bar what that was good for. So you know, buying a cheap kit just is not the correct way to do it. Going to somebody like Bob or somebody like them who has done these things a million times, it's going to fit a million times better, it's going to be a million times safer. It's really just the correct way to do it, or tackling it yourself if you feel comfortable to do that. Again, go check out their videos on Facebook. They go over everything in detail, but what the one thing that they do say is, you know, you need to get the book. The book from the NHRA, I believe, shows you everything in the way they kind of want it, and what you can and can't do. So Bob was waiting on that book. We have that book now. We can kind of go over everything. I'll show you guys that. I'll show you his 3D program where it lays out everything the way it's going to look, and it even shows you, you know, pre-welding all of the bar lengths and how much weight you're actually adding to the truck, because it calculates all of that stuff. So a lot of cool things that you're going to see in this video, and just a little bit better direction of where everything's headed. And yeah, I think that's it. We got to put the T-case on, because on the 25.6 cage, there's some X braces that need to be underneath the truck, and I want to make sure that, you know, Bob knows exactly where that T-case is going to be sitting, resting, and everything else. So that's it. That's the gist of what you guys are about to see. Hang on tight, stay tuned. Make sure your boss doesn't see you watching this at work, and we'll catch up with you as soon as we get there. It's been a lovely day thus far. It's actually been raining the entire time, but we are under an hour there. Alrighty, boys, 2 hours later, and we are here. I believe that is my man Kyle's truck right there, who's gonna be helping us do all this cage nonsense. Dang, look at these headlights. Little turbos in there. Oh, he's got everything done. Oh, look at that. I wonder if that's like hydro dipped or something. Would you look at that? What's up, Bob?
How are we doing today?
Good. Oh boy. How's it going, man? Hey, nice shirt.
Thanks.
Kyle, right?
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
I videoed your truck a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Is all that stuff hydro dipped? The door handles and stuff?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I did that.
That's pretty cool. Alrighty, so here is the SFI book here for the 25/6 cage. That this is, you know, 20 some odd pages of technical information that they are going to make you read through, and the rules of everything, lengths. I'm trying to find a picture of the actual cage that it's going to end up looking like, but this gives you every single rule, and they break it down by the bars here. So they label all of every single bar, and then you can reference that going back. They have different diameters, and all different rules related to every single bar here. So this is the 25/6 cage. That's good to $7.99, like I've been saying, but this is a full dragster. You know, you're fully enclosed, you've got gussets, you've got bars everywhere, so definitely a little bit more involved. This is the X brace that needs to be underneath as well, one in the back. There's exceptions to a bunch of this stuff, but this is the general gist of how everything is going to look. So there's another picture of it in the front. So even, I believe it is, even if we went to the next level and tubed the rear and the front like some guys are doing, I believe that you're still required to have the factory frame rails of some sort in between there. So you can see that this cage is basically in the middle to the center. So if we decide to do that in the back, we might have to change a couple things, but it's still, I think you're still required to have those frame rails, if I'm not mistaken. And then this are just more pictures and diagrams. They give you measurements of exactly what's required. And then the different colors back here, I'm trying to get to, you can kind of see they have diagrams for pretty much everything. And they have these for the roll bar and the 850 cage as well. But this gives you all of the bar colors. So that's the general gist of it, and that's why, you know, the guys at Firepunk were saying, you know, if you're gonna get one, you need to get this book and read through it, even for an 850 cage, to make sure that you're gonna comply with all of the little things. So the other thing that we're gonna have to do too is moving the seat back. That's also gonna make it a little easier to get in and out here. So right now we're just trying to figure out the main hoop where it's gonna come down. We're gonna drill through here, figure out all that. We're gonna end up cutting some of this off and have that bar come back down. We wanna try and get the main hoop back as far as possible. That way we can get the seat back and just move everything back. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. I still got to unload the transfer case, get that put in so we can take a look at that X bar. Before I forget to show you guys, this is all the fiberglass. Obviously did not come packed like that, but Bob unpacked it all, checked it all out. This is the fiberglass one-piece front clip with the cowl hood, kind of like you see on all the other trucks. But that's the one-piece front end without the bumper. We're going to get another bumper because we want to stick with the Laramie style. But this is the one-piece front clip. Those are the doors in the back, and these are the bedsides right here, which is pretty hard to see. They already come prepped basically for Lexan. Put a Lexan insert right in here. And the bedsides are pretty much just bedside. Doesn't even, they don't have the wheel wells cut out yet. We got to do that as well. So lots of fun stuff. Lots of fun stuff. That's pretty light. That is pretty light. Can't tell. It keeps bouncing. 6 pounds?
No, it's 17 pounds.
Oh, that's 17 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh, I was reading. I was like, is that thing only 5 pounds? Oh, okay. So it's about 17, about 18 pounds. So the factory door, we know we measured, was 100 pounds. So we saved 80 pounds a door going with the fiberglass stuff. Obviously, it doesn't have the latches or anything in it yet, so maybe roughly 20 pounds round up, but it's a good amount of weight savings. So these are the measurements that you had that we took out there, and then basically you punch them into this program.
Yeah. called Bentec. You just plot each point you want a bend to be.
And then that figures out the angles and everything else.
Select the size of the pipe you want, and then it'll figure out everything else out for you.
Now, I was talking to Bob, and he was showing me another cage, but this actually will show you the weight of...
Yeah, like this bar here. It weighs 16 pounds.
16 pounds with that exact dimensions and
Just
everything
the
else.
loop, yeah.
And then you can print everything out on a piece of paper,
Yep.
and that basically you punch that into the bender.
Every angle, and just
Nice.
punch it in.
And that just ensures it's exactly how tight you want it to be, and none of that what do I want to say? Prefabbed.
Yeah.
Prefab. What do you call those cages, Bob? Those generic BS cages. This is a true fit. I was gonna say, where'd the rest of the pipe go? Custom. Where's that hole go? That's the outside?
Yeah, it's outside.
When you're not cutting pipe, would you have a plug that you just plug the hole with?
Yeah, just like a rag.
So this is for 1.5" tube,
Yeah. I'm gonna switch it over to 1 5/8.
which is on the wall over here somewhere. Uh-huh. Whoa!
Yeah, I got some weight to it.
I was gonna say that's kind of heavy. Shit. Uh-huh.
Same with this piece here.
Oh, same with that piece?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, flip that out. Oh, okay. So then from our bends over here, our little magical computer screen here.
There we go. Turn it on.
Nice. Alright, I can take this one. This one's a little lighter.
So you got a regular angle. That's your angle. You got a spring angle. Once you bend it a little bit, it springs back a little bit. So over bends it a little bit, and then it'll swing back to this angle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It has it all figured out.
Wow.
Everything had,
Right there?
oh yeah.
Looking for the lube?
This was John Doc's favorite book.
Oh, damn. Damn.
That's what he told me.
Kyle is laying it on thick today. Woo! John definitely would be the guy to do that
Yeah.
part.
He filmed this and he kept it for his private records.
Bob, man, these guys is getting rough.
It's rough. It's
Man,
rough.
I'd hate to be in here full time, jeez.
I'm glad I'm here.
Now, what's that for? So it slides a little easier?
Yeah, because it gets warm when you start bending it.
This is obviously start. One of the ends is here.
This is like through the floor.
Through the floor.
Floor would be like right in here.
Right, then up.
This is your first bend,
First bend.
like the bottom of the back window.
Oh, okay, then. Oh, okay.
And this is going to be your bigger bend up top.
Oh, okay.
Alright, now we got to get that level.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Look at that. That's crazy how it accounts for the spring back rate of.
Yeah.
That is cool.
What you do is when you first get it,
Yeah.
you like we had to figure it out ourselves. We'd bend like a 90.
Oh, and
Set it
then
at 90 and keep the spring at 0, and then measure what it actually came out to.
Oh,
And then you,
okay.
like, subtract it.
Science and math and things.
Yeah.
Pretty much ready to go. We got it down through the floor. What we're gonna do is Kyle is now plotting out in the computer the pillar bars that go down here, we pretty much have them where we want them to go through the floor, right through here, and we know how we're gonna tie them into the frame right here. So he's working on getting the measurements for here, and here, but we are closing in on this evening, so being 2 hours away, we are gonna take off, but we're gonna, Bob and Bob's team is gonna keep continuing to work on all of this stuff, and we will probably be back up here sooner than later. But this is the main piece. This is the piece that takes quite a bit of time to get in and finesse in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Right, Bob? That's pretty much it. Nice and tight, following the lines at the cab in the back. Still just got to be slightly tweaked, but we're in good shape. Bye, Bob. Thank you, sir. See you, Kyle.
See ya.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
I got my homework ready to go.
Got your homework?
Homework's ready to go.
For the, what are those, A-pillar?
A-pillar bars.
A-pillar bars? I don't know exactly what their special name is, but A-pillar bars. All right, we're on our way.
2 hours later.
Finally home. We are back in the car. We have Allie over here. She is driving us. We had to go to the office real quick, upload yesterday's video. We are now on our way to hang out with Ryan and a couple other friends at Ryan's house. We're hanging out with Ryan twice this weekend, so currently about 8 o'clock, but Bob has got a very, very good start. Now that he's got the cert book, we know exactly what we need to do. He has a couple questions, I think, on a couple things that we're going to get ironed out, and then he's going to continue to plug all those bars in. According to him, the main hoop and those A-pillar bars are kind of the main base. Once you get those in and tied in, once you figure out where you know you're going to tie into the frame, then it's just adding all of the other braces and stuff, and then we're going to get back up there and continue to give them a hand. Also, a huge shout out to Kyle showing us all the computer stuff and him doing all the measurements and everything, so that really helped. And once we start getting all that up, what I was trying to say is, once we get some more bars in, we're gonna get the seat in there, and then we're gonna try and move all of the controls back a little bit, and just kind of continue to plug away. He's gonna get started on the fiberglass stuff, so more progress on that, but a great day up there nonetheless. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. You're supposed to finish the...
Bye.
See you guys tomorrow. Do you not watch the videos?
I every day. I forgot.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.